Hello friends, welcome to the channel of Digital to Real. Today we are going to learn about the error correction and error detection code. What is the name of the code? The name of the code is humming code. What happens in this code? K parity bits are added to a n bit data word. If they are n data word, K parity bit, today n total n plus K bits. Bit position in power of 2 are reserved for parity bits. 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1 and 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3. Let the data word be. Suppose I have a data word 11000100 and I am sending 4 parity bit with this data of 8 bits. The total humming code length would be of 12 bits. Okay, now what would be the position of the parity bits in this humming code? Let's see. So parity bits, what they will occupy? They will occupy the position 1, they will occupy the position 2, they will occupy the position 4, they will occupy the position 8. And rest of the bits would be occupied by the data bits like 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, then 0, 0. Now as we learned, parity would be sent with the data word, okay, and parity bit would occupy the position in the power of 2. So here we learned about 4 parity bits in the exam. So 4 parity bits are in position, what position? 1, 2, 4 and 8. The 8 bits of data word are in the remaining position. Now we have to calculate the value of the parity P1, P2, P4 and P8. We know the value of data word, but what would be the value of parity? That we have to learn. To find how to find P1, P2, P4 and P8 based on all other values of the data bit. Okay, so let's do. Now for P1, P1 is equal to XOR of which bits? In case of P1, how we calculate? We will take the alternate bits. In P1, we check one bit, we skip one bit, we check another bit, we skip other bit. Okay, alternate bits. So in case of P1, I will skip P2, I will check bit at position 3. I will skip position 4 and I will check the value at position 5. I will skip the value at position 6 and I will check the value of position 7. I will skip the value at position 8. I will check the value at position 9. I will skip the value at position 10 and I will check the value at position 11. So this is how we calculated the P1. Now P2. In P2, it is also XOR of the bits. Here in P2, what I will do? I will check 2 bits, skip 2 bits. Check 2 bits, skip 2 bits. Let's do. P2, 3 comes with P2, 3, comma. Then 4, 5 I am skipping. 6, 7 I am checking. 8, 9 I am skipping. 10, 11 I am checking. Okay, now P4. P4. XOR. Now P4 XOR, how to find? P4 you see. Here 4 bits I will check and skip 4 bits. So 4, 5 I will check, 6 I will check, 7 I will check. 8, 9, 10, 11 I will skip, then 12 bits I will check. Then P8. P8. In P8 what I will do? I will check 8 bits and skip 8 bits. P8. XOR. Which bits I will check? P8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the XOR of all the 4 bits. Now we are calculating the P1 to P2, P4 and P8 values which would be sent along with the data in the humming code. So P1 XOR of 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. You see the values. We took the values here. You see 1 to 12 bits. P1, P2, P4, P8. Now we have to take the XOR of the specific bits from the values given and calculate P1, P2, P4 and P8. So that is what has been done. So XOR of bit 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. 1 exclusive or 1, 0, 0, 0, it is 0. P2 XOR of 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. 1 exclusive or 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. So it is coming as 0. XOR, no. It is an odd function. For even number ones it is 0. For even number ones it is 0. For P4 XOR of 5, 6, 7, 12. 1 exclusive of 0, exclusive of 0, exclusive of 0, it is 1. So it is also XOR of the, because XOR of odd, it is an odd function. So odd number 1, here it is 1. Now P8 XOR of 9, 10, 11, 12. So here even number of 1, now odd number of 1 is there. So it is 1. So we got the value of P1, P2, P4 and P8. After we got the value of P1, P2, P4 and P8, now in the humming code of 12 bits, I have put the values of P1, P2, P4 and P8 in the respective position 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay. And together the 12 bits which form is this. When 12 bits are read for memory, they are checked for possible errors. Parity is checked over same combination of bits including parity bit. Now what happened is that while storing the data into the memory array, we sent the parity bits along with the data bit. So that is what? 4 bit of parity, 8 bit of data, they together form 12 bits. Now we are reading them back in order to check for the possible error. So how we are going to check the parity of the data which is being read? We are checking over the same combination of bits as the parity bit. We calculated the parity bit by taking the XOR of certain bits. Here also while reading, we are doing the XOR of the same combination of bit including the parity. So these are the check bits. Check bits means new parity bits for the read data. What it would be? It is the XOR of the same bits. You see 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 including the parity bit at the position 1. XOR. C2 is the XOR of the same bit 3, 6, 7, 10, 11 including the parity bit at position 2. C4. It is the XOR of the same set of bit 5, 6, 7, 12 plus including the parity at position 4. C8. It is the XOR of 9, 10, 11, 12 including a parity 8. Including the parity at position 8. Another very important thing to note is that while storing the data, we stored the data with even parity only. Okay, you remember. It was the XOR of the bit while storing the data. P1 was XOR of 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. While doing so, we made P1 1 when 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 XOR comes at 1. So while storing the data, that is data bit along with the parity bit when we stored in the memory array. So it was actually an even parity. So if we get the value of C1, C2, C4 and C8 as all 0, that means there is no error. Proper data we have read. But if they are odd in nature, that means error has occurred. Now consider 3 cases of the data which has been read from the memory. Okay, this is the first set. You see, this is the first set. This is the second set of data read and this is the third set of data read. I am going to explain you about case 1 and case 2. Please do the case 3 on your own and tell me what is the error, in which bit you have got error. Now for case 1, I did the exclusive OR of all the bits which I have explained, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and I got 0. Now I did for C1 it is 0 I have got. Now for C2. For C2 again I did the XOR of bit 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11, and I got it C2 is equal to 0. Now C4 is there. Now C4 I did the XOR of C4 means 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. I did the XOR of 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, and I got the C4 at here also 0. Now C8. C8 I did of bit 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got the value as 0. So C8, C4, C2, C1 is all 0. That means there is no error. Now case 2. In case 2 also, if I check the same set of bits C1, C2, C4, C8. Okay. What I get? C1 as 1, C2 as 0, C4 as 0 and C8 as 0. So C8, C4, C2, C1 comes at 1. That means there is an error in the bit position of 1 which has been transferred. And if we invert that bit, we will get the actual data. Okay.